server issues until later in the term. So hopefully this is the best way to work this out.
I think it's making the best of a bad situation until we, like you talked about, until Fairy Fire keeps him up. There's a hit of Malice coming out, and he might fall. Help control Ragnar. It's going to get out. Meanwhile, Kuroky still diving this tower, almost getting it done. He will not be able to find that last hit. Meanwhile, SVG, he does get the kill. The IO does go down.
To level 3, he's got 2 now. They can definitely start killing these dual supports.
MSS is going to deny himself with the 25 bonus damage. Meanwhile, on the off lane, not surprisingly, the Dark Seer is getting a hell of a lot. 12 last hits, level 4 currently. This offlane is going way better for Liquid. However, SVG now getting caught again. Ignite is already gone. Fire Blast. Dual Breath will go first. Kuroky's going to run away. There's a creep wave here. They don't want to take too much damage, understandably so. MSS will TP in, but he's not close enough to get off the Pit of Malice. Another Fire Blast will kill. They'll turn their attention. Here comes the Pit of Malice. Look at that damage. Kuroky really wants this kill. The Dual Breath will come. He might stay alive. He will not. He doesn't have stick charges. He's already used them. Another Firestorm coming out. It's not enough to bring down this IO. Level 1 Firestorm damage is not really that great. MATUMBAMAN going to work now. This Atrophy Aura is crushing it. They will finally get the tether, the overcharge as well, and with that, and maybe potentially another Lucid Beam, they can get this. However, it's on cooldown. He will finally get the Pit of Malice up, but he does fall in the end. The Liquid Fire might bring down the IO. He's so low. One more tick and he will fall. MATUMBAMAN getting turned on now, and SVG had another.
Looks like they're eventually giving up.
They couldn't get down to the river. That's the unfortunate part for them. But
it's done. Oh, this is Dead Miracle. He really
Miracle's going to get caught. Dragon Tail and Tail. Ice Path not even really needed. And 1437 finds himself the kill.
It's a huge mistake there by Miracle. I can't believe he came up. Maybe he just assumed Dragon Knight wasn't 6, I think, because he wasn't 6.
Around. And Tail nicely used from 1437, and they have the Dragon Tail ready as well. They top it off. Dual Breath not even really needed, and Envy's going to
6 minutes. Where does Miracle get his Blink Dagger now?
Right. Might have to be in the jungle. He's not even level 6 yet. Miracle actually getting a little bit behind in experience as well. Meanwhile, top lane Eclipse, that will get them a solo kill onto MSS, so he gets caught out.
And he misses Whirling Death, so he's got to execute a little bit better.
This as he gets should be a gank that works, though. 4 heroes, the Lucid Beam, they rotate down MATUMBAMAN. I do not see AUI getting out of here. He gets stunned as the Timber Chain goes, and Mind Control will find himself a pick. They do not want to take this fight, and they'll back away for the time being.
X gets spotted here. This is pretty bad for Magi.
Hit of Malice. They don't have Eclipse. Lucid Beam going. Slithering Crush. But there's the Spike Carapace. Good Ice Path coming in as well as Jakiro. There's a lot of heroes. It's 4 versus 5. Actually, it's 3 versus 5. The DK's not here right now. And you have to be very careful. Mid, by the way. They've rotated. Double damage room for the slaughter, but it's about to dissipate. Sprint in. The Fire Blast will come first. And now MSS knows he's in trouble. Great Impale, but I don't think he will survive this. It's going to be close. Spike Carapace. 14 might even give his life away here. And he probably will. With the tether move speed, the Slithering Crush ready to go. They will find a second pickoff. And just solid movement from Liquid going from one lane to the...
And you're not going to get it maxed out until like level 12, which is a huge difference in time. So this massively increases the performance. Great deny there by Kuroky.
Yeah, he gets it off, but he might die for this Dragon Tail. They have it ready for Envy. He's not using it just yet. Kuroky, there it goes finally. Chalking out on the point. Let's put the Liquid Fire, of course, the macro fire on the ground, and MSS coming in.
For Dragons, man, they kill towers.
Miracle wrap around from behind. Looks like they might want to go with the relocate here momentarily. Tier 3 tower's gone though, and just like that, that's a lot of gold going for NP that maybe could have been dealt with earlier. Miracle's still sitting behind. He's walking up. He's gonna look for a Slithering Crush. He'll find it on the next assassin. Vendetta. They don't miss off the Pit of Malice.
Oh, the combo!
Perfectly on the relocate. The Pit of Malice lands beautifully. Luna's forced to buyback, and all of a sudden, at 14 minutes in, this is becoming troublesome. More so than troublesome even. Miracle, nice double Slithering Crush. They don't have their Elder Dragon Ball. Good back to wall to fall. Pit of Malice goes to Firestorm first. MTG has to pop the wand charge. Now the Pit of Malice comes down. Mind Control will pick up one kill though. They'll turn their attention towards Miracle if they can, and they get brought back. Coming in.
They got broken almost immediately.
Courier might fall. They're going to see this smoke though, and they will know something's up. The Vendetta's going to scout this out. Mind Control getting caught. There's the Spike Carapace. This tail on the other side. You can see Miracle has to back up in the way the Pit of Malice is there. Nothing happening so far. Macro Fire's dropped down. You can see El Patron is actually getting caught by Envy. The Dragon Tail will go. He does have a tether, and he are going for the melee. Look at what Liquid can do. They're just sitting on the side. They're not even getting anything done. They have vacuum wall backups ready to go, but AUI bodyguarding the rest of the team. Yes, they might find the next assassin, and they will with Mind Control, but another Pit of Malice. The Firestorm coming out. Kuroky getting low. Now getting right down. Vacuum comes in. No wall follow-up. AUI does so taking Mind Control. Jakiro will bring him down with one more right click. Envy finds himself a double kill. The stun. They might find the IO next to ball, jumping in another Seer Crush. Relocate out, but AUI falling into the power dive. And another bit of knowledge there. It's Jakiro. See you later, Isles. You're done. The Eclipse is going to come out, but it's too little, too late potentially for MATUMBAMAN. It is doing a fair bit of damage here. You can see that some of these heroes are getting rather low. MATUMBAMAN is going to go down. Dead for 56. No buyback. Call it a dieback. We're going to find the next, it looks like, with the sprint coming in. SVG, he'll be the one. Relocate in. He's in trouble. He needs help. He's got the veil. He's going to drop the item. Tactical Pyre will go next as well. Mind control. Staying alive as best as he can. Next will go first. Let's Seer Crush on the three. Here comes the pit analysis, and looks like they will lose mind control first and foremost. Kuroky might be next. Relocate's done. They want Miracle. They want Elf Pro. They can't decide to go on, and finally they will get a double kill for AUI, bringing down that 4 IO. Another Slardar Crush coming in. Nicely done, but they can still chase after Kuroky.
Their draft, they did something very similar to this yesterday, but they lost it because they were a little too greedy. This game, they went all in. They did an aggressive dual lane. They got a barracks at 18 minutes. It's completely paying off.
Meanwhile, mid, Kuroky and MATUMBAMAN will do their best to push. MATUMBAMAN finally finishes up his Dragon Lance. It'd be a nice item, but like you said, that second set of items is coming in for NP. AUI can't really chase down MATUMBAMAN. Meanwhile, they will find the kill on SVG. Although Mind Control getting soloed by 1437, it's not going to be enough. He'll be able to get out.
Mind Control might be able to kill him.
Backing back.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, he will.
Super dead there, actually. But those two deaths are actually massive.
Away just to make sure. Kuroky and Mind Control still running at SVGs. They want this kill. They want it desperately. The Firefly coming out. Hit of Malice, not going to connect there. They will find it this time on the Luna instead. Meanwhile, Jakiro, they'll bring down Mind Control again. SVG is somehow still alive and continues to run away from Kuroky, who has now put himself in a very awkward position, getting chased down by Envy. And the Dragon Tail is just not in range. Close, but Ice Pack's not going to connect either. Meanwhile, back on the other side, you do have Slardar in trouble. The Jakiro, they get off the impale, they drop the veil, and your Slardar is dead for Liquid. It's a naked kill spree.
I love the veil that SVG picked up. Almost all the damage on Liquid is countered with a little bit of armor in the early game, at least. That's where Slardar is really strong. Pipe on top of that covers the Eclipse damage from Luna. The only person whose items I'm not super sold on, maybe the Dragon Lance on Dragon. I wish this would have been a Drum of Endurance instead.
So hard to deal with this for Liquid.
They're still so far ahead, and as a whole, they're still playing amazing.
Yep.
They just need to stay together, have nobody die. Like, Liquid played that so amazing with their Invis Ion Shell, get them low and then vacuum wall, but they just didn't have enough AoE damage follow-up.
No, did they have Eclipse in that last fight? Well, they didn't use it clearly because it's off cooldown.
They did. Really? Oh, they didn't. They must not use it.
Tail coming out, Firestorm, see you later. Great tactic again onto 4, but it's just not enough damage in here. So will fall instantly after getting that Slardar Crush off. MATUMBAMAN, he's got the IO with him for Mind Control. No such luck. He's got the surge. He'll buyback on Miracle. He's ready to go. Mind Control. He'll fall, and he's not got that buyback. Tether relocate, not there in time. He does get out, but not before they lose MATUMBAMAN. Slardar will fall next. It's a double kill for MSS.
That was a dieback,
with 4 dead, that's got to be it, Purge.
Amazing game played by NP there. The laning stage was solid. I love their early rotations to take the mid tower. They had a couple deaths there in the middle, but they completely dominated this game with their picks and the way that they played. They didn't give Iowa a chance to be useful at all because they just didn't play the late game. They didn't give Liquid the possibility of making their Ogre useful at all from a Bloodlust standpoint because they didn't get to use it to